Hello everybody and welcome to Team 15, the black team, versus Team 16, the scarlet red team. Red team, American team, will have the ball first, moving right to left. In the I formation, give to fullback up the middle. Quarterback from Liberty, Missouri, Ryan Potts, with the Michigan style helmet with the wings. Hands the ball off up the middle, pickups maybe a yard on the play. Jay Darnell now joined by Chase Hernandez.
That looked like Darius Jelks from Spring, Texas, got that first handoff of the game to get things started.
There we go, from Spring.
Potts will go under center for this scarlet red team.
Toss to the right side, flying in out of nowhere. That black defense was all over that one.
Malcolm Morrison gets the carry on that one. Native of Elkins Park, Pennsylvania. This black squad coming out. First two plays, stuffing the run. And it'll be a third down long situation coming up for the American squad.
For the scarlet red, Brad Buccini and Montrell Jones are the father counselors, the coaches. For the black squad, it's Reynold Carter and Fernie Oden.
Team moms for the scarlet red, Lisa Kudroy, and for the black squad, Shanette Williams.
So quarterback Ryan Potts is going to be under center. Two tailbacks there. No, I'm sorry, that is Chase Whitfield. And that's not going to be enough for the first down right there. They get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10 to go play.
There's a flag on the play, though, and coaches from the red squad signaling it's going to be against the black team, and it is, and that could give them a first down as Dalton Johnson making the reception on that play from Orlando, Florida. And this ball will go all the way now to the 35-yard line, and automatic first down for the American squad as they take over, or they have their first drive. As you take a look at the roster for the black squad on your screen. These teams derived of kids from all across the United States, converging here at Reliant Stadium the day after the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, won by the Texas Tech Red Raiders last night against the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Whitfield is under center, high formation, double tight. Hands the ball off up the middle, and nothing doing there. Big 69 is right there to put it into that one.
Dagne Buck. From California coming in on that stop as the handoff went to number 34 for the red squad.
Yeah, Buck had no part of that run up the middle right there.
As that was Nicholas Peters from Winnipeg, North Dakota. Here the youth offense defense All-American Bowl. We play two 25-minute running halves.
Oh, I think that may be Winnipeg.
I think that is in North Dakota, right near the border of Canada.
Okay.
So
Drew Rios from Cutoff, Louisiana is quarterback now, looking down the field, throws across the middle, in and out of the hands. Oh boy.
Almost intercepted right there by the black squad as number 80.
Yeah, Trevor Colmery should have had that one. Watch it again. Oh. Just in and out of his hands. He knows that should have been an INT right there. The American squad avoids catastrophe there. Brings up a 3rd down and 11 to go. Quarterback under center. He's going to throw it, dumps it off to the man out of the backfield. He is hammered.
That's 28 right there. Jamari Crumpton from, I want to say, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Coming in with a big pop.
Rios, nice little dump pass, and Nothing Darius Jelks could do about that. Just too many black defenders right there in his face right when the ball got there. So the Scarlet Red team will punt the ball away, and the National Black team will take over. They look very, very athletic. This Team 15 Black National squad looks really good. They have some big-time athletes and some big kids. Let's see who they trot out.
Looks like it's going to be John Isaac Cordova from Pasadena, California. Going to be the first signal caller today for the Black squad. As they break the huddle.
Boy, along this offensive line, they have some mammoth kids. Wow. Look at the center, Cameron Williams. Cordova with the ball, hands it off. Boy, look at that stiff arm there. Look at him go. Danny Ashley from Baldwin, New York. Look out. 15 yards on the pickup.
He's pumped after that run on that left side, little zone read to the left. And Ashley, first play from scrimmage for the Black squad, gets that first down as he just threw down that defender with that right stiff arm and made another man miss.
Finally tripped over by his own guy. Williams is a monster in there at center. Cordova in the gun. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself this time. Falls forward, picks up 3 on the play.
Other guys on that offensive line, you got Nathaniel Salazar, Dagne Buck, Marcelo Mendola, Stephen Heron, Billy Clayton, and Cameron Williams will play both offense and defensive line today for the National squad. It's second down coming up.
This time they're in the shotgun look. Is the Black team. Cordova hands it off to one of the backs. Boy, speedy little back there, picks up 3 more on the play. I think that was Grant Garrett. No, I'm sorry.
Yes, indeed.
No, I think that was Crumpton 28.
No, that was Guerin. That was Grant Guerin right there on the handoff.
Oh, that is 28. Yeah, that's Crumpton. These numbers are so small, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, they have the numbers mixed up here. Apologize.
So that was Guerin indeed on that run.
28, Guerin. Wonder if Crumpton took Guerin's number, 32. We'll find out here. In the shotgun, split back. Fake the handoff, looking to throw down the football field. Well, incomplete. Little bump there. No flag on the play, and it was just over the hands of the intended target, Trevor Colmery.
Colmery almost coming up with an interception on the first possession for the Scarlet Red. Almost comes up with a grab right there, and it's 4th down from midfield. And this Black squad's going to go for it here at the 16-10 mark in the first half.
I think they just need to keep it on the ground and give it to the big man. Let him do his thing. Danny Ashley. No, they're going to throw it. And it is over the head of his intended target.
Kashif Spratley from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the red team will take over at midfield for their second possession of this game.
You know, I know John Isaac Cordova looked good at quarterback and throwing the ball well, but I don't know why you don't hand the ball off to Ashley right there. I think he could fall forward and pick up those couple of yards needed for the first down alone. So American did the job there, and although that Black squad looked great on offense and they moved the ball, they didn't come away with any points. And the American squad has terrific field position here.
Game 3 here at Reliance Stadium. This offense-defense 2013 Youth All-American Bowl. As we're 10 minutes into the first half, as the Scarlet Red team will have it at midfield.
Ryan Potts is the quarterback under center. He's going to throw the ball. Nice 5-step drop there.
Hit as he's footwork.
Yeah, and he is hammered, and the ball goes short.
You get a chance to look at the replay.
Yeah, wow.
That was 68. That's Nathaniel Salazar coming in to make the hit. Offensive line for the Scarlet Red team. You got Corbin Key, Herman Wershing, Brad Ragsdale, Bryce Miller, Matthew Cordry, and Barrett Albright. Rounds out the offense and defensive line today for the Scarlet Red team.
Potts under center. Takes a snap. Little misdirection play there. And in fact, they lose a couple on the play. Ends off giving the ball over to Peters. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 yards to go. Going the opposite direction. So 2 drives so far here for the Scarlet Red, and not much doing offensively.
Scarlet Red still in the huddle, getting the calls from Brad Buccini, one of the father counselors, as Whitfield back in at quarterback.
Whitfield rolling out to his right, pitches a ball, great option play right there, and he's able to get the edge, cut it straight up, and pick up a little bit more than 10 yards on the play.
But it's coming back. We're going to have a holding call against the American squad, as it was pitched out to number 34.
Terrific pitch.
Peters.
Wow. An all for naught right there on the play.
Nicholas Peters on that play. So, Jay, so far today we've seen the pistol, we've seen the shotgun, now we see the option.
I'm a little bit surprised this is the first time we're seeing the option. With the younger, levels, you normally see a lot of wishbone triple option, but we just flat out have not seen it. But across the nation, what do you see most of the time? Shotgun, spread, pistol. That's what you see nowadays. You don't see that old school true wishbone. Not a lot of teams run it anymore. Under 12 minutes to go now in the ball game. Looks like Whitfield is under center.
Bobbles it.
Yeah, luckily gets the ball into the hands of the running back, but he can't do anything with it as he's gang tackled as soon as he touches it.
I think that 4th down coming up, they're going to elect to punt this one away, and they will indeed do that, as that was Peters once again. Nicholas Peters for North Dakota. Black team defense prevails to hold them. They will take over on their end, 1st down and 10 at the 33-yard line, as we hit the 11-minute mark to go in the first half here from Reliance Stadium. Still no score, as the last game featured a ton of scoring here.
A little defensive battle going on right now between these two. 1st and 10 for the Black now after the Scarlet Red punt. Looking down the football field. Good throw. Great catch. 1st down. Wow. That was a rifle.
It's Colmary making the reception right there from the new quarterback, Joseph Reyes from Sunland, California. And he just zipped that one in there. And a big pickup. It'll be a first down. That's Reyes, who wears the Minnesota Vikings. Look at helmet right there. He wears number 4. So we saw earlier Green Bay Packer looking helmet with the quarterback wearing number 4. Now Reyes wearing 4. So more Brett Favre action right there.
So Reyes is in the shotgun. Running back to his right. He's going to throw the football down the football field.
Caught.
Oh, what a play!
Kashif Spratley.
Wow. Spratley has been chuddy on the spot.
Nothing like a good fade pattern right there as Reyes just threw that one up. And Spratley was right there. Look at that spiral as it comes down. Good coverage right there by Scarlet Red. But Spratley just goes up to the highest point, brings it down. And right now the national team in business.
Hand off there to Ashley across the right side. And he's able to pick up a couple on the play. That will bring up 2nd and 8.
Wrapping them up right there. Look to be number 94 for the Scarlet Red team. Bring up 2nd down.
See the coach there.
It's Herman Wershing that came up with the stop right there from Trujillo Alto, Puerto Rico.
Reyes, quarterback. Ashley, the tailback, to his left. 3 receivers set to the left side of the offense. There's the snap, the fake. Now Reyes looking down the field, and no, probably shouldn't have gone there across the middle. He had 2 defenders on him.
Looking for Andre Carter, receiver from California. Reyes had a little bit of room to run right there to the left side, but chose to throw this one.
Yeah, not a terrible throw, but with 2 guys right there, one behind him and one underneath, probably a throw he doesn't need to make. 3rd down, 8-9 yards to go here for the black team. The national team, 0-0. Reyes in the gun, gets the ball, gives it to Ashley, now on a reverse.
There's Spratley.
Oh,
nice tackle.
Wow, what a terrific open field tackle.
Jonte Harper from Katy, Texas, making the play.
That's a shock, huh, from Katy.
People don't know around the country about Katy, Texas, one of the best high schools you're going to find that produces high school football talent in the nation. Just won their 7th state championship last weekend at Cowboy Stadium. I'm sure Coach Gary Joseph's taking note right now. 4th down coming up now for the national squad.
Just the level of competition they play every single week. I think it's the best high school team in the country. Reyes looking down the field now. Throws it.
Caught!
Oh, wow! Are you kidding? I thought it was a pick. It went right through the hands of Dalton Johnson.
Trevor Comrie once again with another big grab. Now we're going to have a penalty, though. It's going to be coming back against the black squad. But I tell you what.
Look at the replay. Watch this.
Look at that throw by Reyes. Look at that catch. Into double coverage, all for nothing. But I tell you what, Jay, we've seen some very good quarterback play so far this morning here from Reliance Stadium.
Reyes has got a cannon. Boy, he put that ball on the money. What a big-time catch there. Although it didn't count, but still, he's got the highlight to show. Under 5.5 minutes to go now in the first half. 0-0 with this explosive offense. I'm shocked that nobody scored.
I think they're going to go ahead and decide to punt this one away and pin the Scarlet Red team back. Good decision right there by the coaches, Ronald Carter and Fernie Oden for the black squad. But
yeah, that would have been a long conversion right there on 4th. And now you force them to drive 90 yards from their own 10-yard line. And with the way the national black team has been playing defense, I think they're going to get the ball back in terrific field position here. The question is, how much time are they going to have when they get the ball back? So the red team ready to roll. Drew Rios looks like he will be the quarterback for the American team. Under 4.5 minutes now. That time just ticking away. Running up to the line of scrimmage. Rios, the quarterback, is under center. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Little screen play. It is not working. Brought down immediately.
That was Omar Morrissey right there from St. Albans, New York. They met him right away.
They ran it perfectly. You just cannot account for some defensive players being smart enough to realize what play is coming, and they're able to get out there and stop it. Great defensive job there by the national team. 2nd down and 15 to go. Under 3.5 to go now. Rios in the end zone, throws the ball deep and in and out of the hands of the receiver. Incomplete pass.
Looked like it was intended for number 22, Ajante Harper. And a dangerous pass right there by Drew Rios as he's throwing from the end zone. As you said, from Cutoff, Louisiana, probably the most interesting name of any city so far that we've had here from the Youth Offense Defense All-American Bowl. And it's going to be 3rd down and 15 from that 5-yard line as we hit the 2:40 mark here in the first half of play.
Brad Virginie, Montrell Jones, the coaches for the Scarlet Red team. Ryan Potts will be the quarterback under center. Under 2.5 minutes to go. 3rd and 15. Potts looking down the field, throws it. Oh no. Hit his intended target. He just could not come away with the grab. Nice looking throw by Potso. Watch it again here. Nice footwork. Yep, just a little bit too low, I think.
Now the black team will take over. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Still no score. They're going to have excellent field position at the American squad's 40-yard line.
If you're the Scarlet Red American team defensively here, don't get beat deep. Got to keep everything in front of you. Make them go this 40 yards because I don't think they're going to have enough time to do it. You cannot have any missed tackles. Do not get beat deep. And if they could shut this black team out offensively in the first half, that is a huge momentum pickup right there for the Red Squad. It's going to be Joseph Reyes in the shotgun. Twin receivers set to both sides. There's the snap. Give. Up the middle, the big 7. Still on his feet over to the right side. Finally brought down. Picks up 6 on the play. Maybe 7. But that clock is the biggest factor right now.
Nice run right there on 1st down for that black squad. As that was Davis, Blake Davis, on the carry right there from Downers Grove, Illinois. So under 30 seconds now to go. Maybe time for 1 or 2 plays right here if they can hurry.
20 seconds. It's going to be tough. 2nd and 4. Reyes in the gun. Twin receiver sets. It's going to be a quick little screen. 34 has it. He's going to throw it deep. Has a man. Oh, off his fingertips.
Right through the hands of Trevor Comrie.
They had it, but it didn't work, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Scarlet Red American 0 and the Black National Team 0 after 1 half of play.
Offense, defense football camps ages 7 to 17. Over 40 plus locations across the nation. Join us this summer and learn the skills necessary to dominate the gridiron. Offense, defense football camps. The oldest and best contact camps in the country. OD.com.
I'm Jim Parsons. I'm an actor. I consider myself lucky to have grown up in Houston. I like to eat, and I love to go to restaurants in Houston. Houston has one of the most significant museum districts in the country. You have 18 museums just in the museum district alone. I lived in Houston, and I lived in New York. I saw more horses in New York than I ever saw in Houston. I saw more art in Houston than I ever saw in New York. I'm Jim Parsons, and this is my Houston. I'm Jim.
I made it in under 30 minutes, which I guess is a record, but whatever. And then here's my man cave. I like to surround myself with greatness, which is why I got this. This is a fathead of one of the greatest defensive players in the NFL. Like ever, throughout time. This here is a fathead mural of a bone-chilling sack celebration. It's terrifying. This is a fathead big head. It's just a big awesome face. I never liked this lamp. In fact, I hated it. So I put a Fathead Jr. over it. Now I don't even see it anymore. Not even football related. Just a real hot pick. That's why I had a custom Fathead made. Sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'll just come in here and feel better. I'm not sure why, but I just do.
Find the Fathead that's right for you. Prices starting at $9.99 at fathead.com. Fathead, for real.
Back here for the second half of action. It's the National Black Team 0, American Scarlet Red Team 0. A little bit of a surprise in the first half, Chase.
Absolutely. After a lot of scoring so far this afternoon here at the 2013 Offense Defense Youth All-American Bowl, a shutout by both of these defenses, but some big plays so far that we've seen by both of these squads as we get ready to start the clock here in the second half as we play two 25-minute running halves here in these games, as it will be the Black National squad that have the ball to start off. And Jay, like you said, it's been interesting so far, but some big plays nonetheless for both of these squads.
Yeah, this Black team is really explosive.
It's like Matthew Williams is in that quarterback.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's going to hand the ball off over across the left side, wide open space, fast little running back there. That looks like that was Green or Garrett. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Grant Guerin from Lee's Summit, Missouri, on that sweep to the left side. Just weaving his way through some defenders, gets tripped up to the 35-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Black team here to start this second half.
That play right there shows you how explosive they can be. But they have been shut down so far. Cannot find the end zone. The Black team up front is just so much bigger than that Scarlet Red squad. I can't believe they're not attacking him right up the gut here. Williams in at quarterback. Looking down the field, going to throw across the middle. In and out of the hands of his target. That looked like it was 26, Alvarez.
And Damian Alvarez from Key West, Florida. Nice destination right there.
I was going to say, nice place to be from.
As Williams in at quarterback, Matthew Williams from Modesto, California. As he has a little Colorado State Rams look going on in his helmet. I like the look at some of these helmets that some of these kids have.
I love to look at that too. Williams with a keeper. Boy, has a wide open space there, and looks like he's going to get the first down, and yes, he does. So 2 straight first downs here for the Black squad, and they're moving the ball down the field well here.
And Williams, Jay, he's another one of those big old boys. Has him and another Williams, Cameron Williams, like we talked about in the first half, from Toms River, New Jersey, that anchors at offensive line at the center position. There's some hefty boys on this Black squad, as well as the Scarlet Red as well.
Yeah, you're right. You know, just looking at those helmets, it's interesting to see all the designs, and you know, not only from this area but across the entire nation. You get to see a big difference in all the looks. Williams is still at quarterback here with a split gun look. Looking down the field, looking to throw. Now tucks it, decides to run. Across the 50, picks up the first down. Across the 40, still on his feet. And no, he did. Oh, wow. Looked like he stepped out of bounds, but the official says no.
What an incredible run by Williams.
He made it all the way down to the 20-yard line. I thought he stepped out a couple of times here. Watch it again. Decides to tuck and run. Got to place that ball in the opposite hand right now at that point.
Nope,
nice cut back there.
Still, no, he never stepped out of bounds. What a run by Williams. Just tippy-toeing that sideline.
Very nifty run, indeed, by Matthew Williams. And he gets rewarded. He's still in there at quarterback now. Split gun look again. Twin receiver set to the right. There's the snap, the give over to across the right side. Nice run there, and he picks up 5 on the play. Good run by Davis. Blake Davis from Illinois.
And on the stop right there, 76 for the Scarlet Red. That is Bryce Miller from Woodbridge, Virginia. As the red team looking to get some kind of stop right here, has the Black squad looking to get the first points of this game, as We approach the 20-minute mark here in the second half.
See if they can convert down in the red zone. They're at the 17-yard line. Williams looking to throw. Quick little screen play to the outside. Made his man miss. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown. National team.
Trevor Colmery right there from Miami, Florida. Getting in the end zone for the first score of this game. And right there, a nice drive led by Williams at quarterback. As you look at the replay, Colmery took one step to the right, made his defender miss. And it is a touchdown for the Black National squad as they look to convert the two-point conversion.
That's why people love those screen plays. You're out there on an island and that corner misses. It's goodbye.
His legs are going. He's not touching the ground.
6-0, National over the American squad. Second half of this ball game. Under 19.5 minutes left now. Williams in the quarterback spot. That split gun. Davis to his left. Garrett to the right. He's going to keep it himself over across the right. Throws and perfect throw. And it falls to the turf incomplete.
Andrew Schillendorf, also from Toms River, New Jersey, was wide open right there. The ball just goes right through his hands as he looks to be teammates with Cameron Williams. They both wear the same logo on the helmet. So it's 6-0, the National team on top of the American squad as they come out for their first drive of the second half, and they're going to be led by Ryan Potts from Liberty, Missouri to start off.
The opportunity is there for this American squad.
And Jay, if I'm not mistaken, I think the first couple of games so far have been won by the National team. So I think they're looking to make it 3-0 so far this afternoon.
Something about that National team. So Potts is the quarterback, like you said, under center. I formation. Tied into the right side. Give. Tail back up the middle. Well, it looked like there was a nice big hole at first for Morrison to run through, but let's watch it again. That hole, yeah, there it is right there. Tell you what, the fullback just did not move over to block Williams, the linebacker. Instead, he went further outside, and Williams just shot in behind him and was able to make the play.
And Jamari Crumpton coming in from that linebacker position to make the stop right there at the line of scrimmage. And it will be second down coming up.
I'm sorry, well, yeah, Williams came in from that defensive end spot. Or outside backer. He was able to get back. Red decided not to snap the ball. 2nd and 10. And not sure what that was.
Maybe a little too much strategy going on this offensive side right there.
Yeah, they got the black team to jump, but they didn't snap the ball. It's not an automatic flag. Defensively, if you don't touch anybody, you have the opportunity to get back. So that should be 3rd and 10 now.
I say they're going to have it second down on the sideline, so a little confusion for us up here, and a little confusion on the field, but nevertheless, here we go.
So I formation, rolling out to the right. Little option play. He's going to call his own number, does Whitfield. And he picks up a yard on the play.
Billy Clayton from Tomball, Texas, in on the stop, along with John Isaac Cordova.
You see that little Cougar logo there. They dropped down to 4A with the opening of Tomball Memorial.
Third down coming up now for this Scarlet Red team, as they look to answer the touchdown by the National squad on their first drive of the second half.
They're going to need a really big play right here. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Peters looks to be the tailback. Fullback is huge Daquan Burris.
Drew Rios in at quarterback now.
Rios looking to throw the ball down the field, and it is picked off by the black squad. The 30, the 20.
Joseph Reyes.
Wow. Quarterback Reyes plays DB as well. He's brought down. I thought that could have been a flag over there on Reyes. Let's watch it again. Just throws it up.
May have got away with a little bit of a bump right there, but
he was going for the ball as well, so I think it's probably a good no call. Reyes comes away with it.
And a chance now for this national team to put some more points on the scoreboard to extend this lead.
There's the last two guys who played quarterback, Williams and Reyes. In there now for the black team is number 1, John Isaac Cordova, who started the ball game off at quarterback. So Cordova in the shotgun. Ashley, the big tailback, to his left. Twin receivers to both sides. Cordova hands it off to Ashley. Nifty little moves right there. Ashley still on his feet, bumbling over to the 5-yard line. Wow.
And Ashley, he got the first carry of this ball game to the left side in the first half, and he was excited after that big 15-yard run, and he was just not going to be denied on this run as well, as he just breaks through some tacklers. He's a yard shy of the first down, but a good hard-nosed run by Ashley, setting his team up inside the 10-yard line, close to the 5.
Reward the big man. Let him get it here. Cordova in the gun, Ashley to his right. Fakes the handoff. Cordova keeps it himself over across the right side, just short of the goal line. Inside the 1-yard line, it will be a 1st and goal from the 1.
Nice little zone read action to the right side. Good keeper right there by Cordova. And right now, the national squad right there looking to punch it in from the 1-yard line. They got 4 opportunities to do it.
Yeah, with the beef up front, I would be shocked if they didn't. Well, they push it back a little bit. Ball marked right at that 1-yard line for the national squad. Under 12.5 minutes to go, now up by 6. Cordova the quarterback, Ashley the tailback. Jet sweep motion there. Looks like it's going to be a false start against the black squad. Boy, that's a huge penalty, pushing them from the 1-yard line all the way back to the 6.
Looked like it was Marcelo Mendola from Highland, Indiana, the guilty party on that call.
Let's see if this helps out this Scarlet Red defense here. They gained 5 yards to play with here. Cordova, quarterback. Ashley, tailback to the right. Trips receiver set to the left. Rolling out to the right. He's going to throw it to the 1-man side. Over the head of his target.
Not Darius Jokes, but that was Andre Carter.
Carter sure looked like he kind of shoved that quarterback down a little bit, but incomplete pass well over the head of Carter. Uncatchable.
Cordova looked like he had a little bit of a chance maybe to run that ball in on the right side. Had some green in front of him, but wanted to try to get that one in with a passing touchdown. Unsuccessfully. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
So Cordova in the split gun. Hands it off to Garrett over across the right side, and great tackle out there made by the Scarlet Red squad. That was Ajante Harper, the Katy native.
So 3rd down now coming up for this national team. As they had the ball at the 1-yard line, then the false start pushed them back, and they just keep on going backwards as the American squad looking to make a big stand right here on defense to get the ball back to only still be down by a touchdown.
Yeah, they are playing very, very solid defense. They're not going to make many mistakes. Cordova hands the ball off to Ashley. Boy, and he falls forward and picks up 5 after contact was made with them. Was that big 78 on top of him?
Let's take a look again.
No, 68. Wow.
And that was
Coudray, yeah, Matthew Coudray hanging on him, and Ashley drags him for 5 yards. 4th and goal from the 3-yard line.
What do you do right here if you're the national squad looking to punch it in? Do you give it back to Ashley, who seems like every time he gets the ball, he gets about 3 per carry at minimum, as he's at that fullback position? Let's see what they do.
Looks like Garen's dotting the I. Cordova under center. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to make it. A busted play. They didn't know what to do. Cordova had to just close his eyes pretty much and run forward with it after the fullback and tailback missed the play.
Looks like it was Montrell Jones, the Las Vegas, Nevada native, coming in, making the first lick to stun Cordova in his tracks.
And look at that, the American squad defense hangs tough, getting the job done. Offensively, they just need a score. There's big Brad Ragsdale, Katy native, 67. At that right tackle spot, you see that Katy Tiger helmet there. There's the snap. The give is to the fullback up the middle. Rumbling up. Picking up a few yards on the play, making it 2nd and 6 or 7 to go.
That was Jaquan Burris from Arlington, Tennessee, who got that carry. Gets a couple, gets them out of the shadows of their own end zone.
There you see that Katy helmet, Ragsdale. Like Chase just mentioned, won their 7th state championship last weekend at Cowboy Stadium in Dallas, Texas, where the Dallas Cowboys, of course, they go on the road to Washington this week, and they'll defeat the Redskins and make the playoffs. They can hope. It looks like it's Potts under center. Hands ball off across the right side, makes the first man miss in the backfield, and he loses a couple on the play. That Black national defense is just too good. They're making plays in the backfield just too easy. There's 4 guys right there already in that scarlet red backfield, and there's just nothing you can do. To move the football, they're going to have to throw some type of screen play, especially across the middle, with those linemen rushing so quick.
Well, Jay, you got a unique situation here. You got a 3rd down at about, let's say, the 5-yard line. You got 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. You trail 6-0. You got to think this is almost 4-down territory, because if you elect to punt this one away, if you do not convert, you may not see the football again the rest of this game with this running clock. So a big play coming up on 3rd down to at least try to get a manageable 4th down situation.
Third and 8 here. Is that Whitfield under center?
It is.
Tosses the ball to the right. It's going to be a halfback pass. Caught! Oh, what a play! Great catch by Dalton Johnson. Just shy of the 1st down marker.
They're going to give it to him.
They did.
Big play right there for this American squad as it keeps their hopes of getting back in this ball game alive, as it was Nicholas Peters with the halfback toss, and Dalton Johnson, the Orlando, Florida native, with the reception as he goes up and snatches that one out of the air, and it'll be a fresh set of downs with under 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game.
Matthew Williams applying the pressure to him as he threw the ball out of the end zone. leveling them as he did. Still a lot to be done though here. Still have to get 86 yards to knot this ball game up. 5:05 and counting to go. Whitfield, the quarterback, under center in the I formation. Toss to the left. Nice little run there. Just too much defense. That was Malcolm Morrison from Elkins Park, Pennsylvania, on the carry. They're going to have to do something to get the football field. Get the football down the field here.
Still trapped on their deep in their own end.
You can see the play there. The coach is talking about a little toss to the right side, making sure they get that outside backer blocked and that safety coming up. It's a great angle by our crew down there. I kind of like knowing what's coming.
I know.
It's like the scout team.
And what do you know?
He rolls out to the right. Oh, he's open. What a stick. Oh, Nelly Reyes.
Joseph Reyes, who made the interception on the last series for this Red squad, come with a big lick, but got to give the credit to the receiver right there, number 21, Dalton Johnson, for holding on to the football right there after that stick as he came up with a big first down reception to keep this drive alive, and does it once again to pick up another first down.
Well, we thought we knew what was coming. It
goes to show what we know.
A toss was drawn up on the card, but it's not what they ran. Quarterback kept it himself, and nice chunk of yardage there. They get the first down, but still under 3 minutes to go. And you still have to go 76 yards.
Yeah.
You've got to get a huge chunk right here on some type of trick play. Whitfield still the quarterback under center, I formation. Darius Jelks, the fullback. Quick little screen play. It is caught, made a man miss. Oh boy.
Oscar Ramirez from Odessa, Texas, making the reception right there, but did not have much room to go after that, as he was met right away after that reception.
Yeah, did a great job, made the first man miss, but that black team just has too much defensive speed. Now they bring in 7 new faces to the defense. Under 2 minutes to go, and I think this is their A team right here, so look out.
Potts is back in at quarterback.
Ryan Potts under center. Oh, and he gets hammered by both sides. Looked like it was Williams from one side,
Nathaniel Salazar from the other. Salazar just bull rushed up the middle and putting a hit on Potts. And it's third down coming up with 1:15 to go now in this game.
I was saying Cameron Williams is just unblockable right now due to just pure size and strength. Third and about 14 to go. Under a minute left for the American squad. They need a score to tie it up. Potts under center. High formation. There's the penalty right there, but
the clock doesn't stop though.
Yeah, that's not going to help you.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start against the offense. So
wow.
You got to think there's maybe one more play left in this game after they get this penalty situated.
I sure looked like it was against the black, but it's not going to matter. You still
gonna have to hurry.
20 seconds. Potts, the quarterback, under center, I formation. Gives to the tailback across the left side, and he is brought down immediately. A loss of 1 on the play. Great open field tackle again by that National Black Squad. And that's going to be the ball game. A lot of athletes on the field here, but a low scoring game. Final score, the National Black Squad 6, the American Scarlet Red 0.